spirited girl's new beginning. Anne of Green Gables by L.M. Montgomery is the story of a spirited, imaginative, and lively orphan named Shirley, whose life is transformed when she is mistakenly sent to live with Matthew and Marilla Cuthbert, a brother and sister who had originally intended to adopt a boy to help them on their farm in the village of Avonlea, located on Prince Edward Island. The novel is a rich tapestry of emotional growth, friendships, mischief, and the power of imagination, as Anne makes her way from childhood to young adulthood, making a lasting impression on everyone she meets. The story introduces Anne's vivacious personality, her love for adventure, and her endless ability to turn ordinary moments into extraordinary ones, much to the dismay and eventual delight of those around her. Chapter 1. A Mistake That Changes Everything. The story begins with Matthew Cuthbert, a shy, kind-hearted bachelor, and his sister Marilla, who live together at Green Gables, a farm they have run for many years. The Cuthberts had sent for an orphan boy to help with the farm work, but when Matthew arrives at the station, he is shocked to find that the child waiting for him is a girl. A very talkative, red-haired, freckled girl named Shirley, and, who is no stranger to disappointment, is devastated at first, but she quickly charms Matthew with her imagination and exuberance. Though Marilla is initially reluctant, she agrees to keep Anne at Green Gables for a trial period, though she is firm in her belief that Anne needs to learn to be more practical and less of a dreamer. Anne, who has been rejected by several families before, immediately sets to work making Green Gables feel like home. Chapter 2. Settling in. At first, Anne's wild imagination and frequent missteps cause trouble. She constantly gets into predicaments, often speaking before thinking. For instance, when Anne is asked to go to Sunday school, she proudly declares that she won't go back because the teacher's appearance isn't up to her expectations. Her tendency to become overexcited and her inability to conform to expectations makes her both a joy and a challenge for Marilla and Matthew. Despite the rocky start, Anne's unwavering optimism and dramatic personality gradually win over the people of Avonlea. She is soon involved in various escapades, from accidentally dyeing her hair green while attempting to darken it with hair dye to getting into a war of words with her classmate Gilbert Blythe, which becomes a defining rivalry of the series. Chapter 3. Friendship with Diana Barry. One of the most important relationships in Anne's life is the one she shares with Diana Barry, her new best friend. Diana is the polar opposite of Anne. She is quiet, sensible, and well-behaved. The two girls immediately bond, and their friendship is a vital part of Anne's journey of self-discovery. Their adventures include tea parties in the woods, acting out plays, and exploring their imaginations. But their bond is tested when Anne, in a fit of jealousy and frustration over Gilbert Blythe's teasing, accidentally gets Diana drunk by offering her raspberry cordial, which was, in fact, spiked with currant wine. Despite this mishap, Diana forgives Anne, and their friendship grows stronger, highlighting Anne's journey of learning from mistakes and developing a deeper understanding of her relationships with others. Chapter 4. Anne's Trials and Triumphs. As Anne matures, she faces trials and triumphs that help her grow and develop as a person. At Queen's Academy, Anne excels academically, showing that she is more than just a dreamy, imaginative child. However, her rivalry with Gilbert Blythe becomes more pronounced when he makes fun of her red hair, calling her carrots. This causes Anne to retaliate, and the two become fierce competitors for the title of class valedictorian. Throughout the story, Anne learns how to navigate friendships, challenges, and expectations. Her mischievous spirit eventually transforms into a more mature, reflective persona, and she begins to understand the importance of balancing her wild imagination with the realities of adult life. Chapter 5. Anne's Growth and Changes in Avonlea. As the years pass, Anne moves through various life stages, achieving academic success, confronting personal insecurities, and finding herself in romantic entanglements. She is eventually offered a scholarship to Redmond College, an opportunity she nearly turns down for family reasons, but with the support of her beloved mentor Marilla and her constant companion Matthew, Anne continues to chase her dreams. One of the pivotal moments in the story is when Anne's feelings for Gilbert Blythe evolve from rivalry to admiration and eventually love. Their relationship, once defined by tension and competition, blossoms into mutual respect and deep affection. Anne's gradual understanding of her own emotions, especially toward Gilbert, adds complexity to her character, and her inner journey from adolescent independence to emotional maturity is one of the book's most touching arcs. Chapter 6. The Heart of Green Gables. As Anne matures into a young woman, her bond with Green Gables deepens. She becomes more involved in the community, helping out with local events and supporting her neighbors, and also begins to see the quiet strength and selflessness in Marilla, her adoptive mother, who had previously appeared cold and strict. Anne's growing understanding of responsibility and her love for the people around her marks her transition from the whimsical dreamer of her youth to a more grounded and empathetic adult. One of the most touching moments is when Anne reflects on how much Green Gables and her life there have shaped her, and how her home is now a place of belonging. Chapter 7. The Love Story of Anne and Gilbert. As Anne's life unfolds, so does her love story with Gilbert. Gilbert Blythe, who had once teased Anne, had grown into a respectable young man, and his affection for Anne deepens. Despite Anne's earlier refusal to admit any feelings for him, she realizes that she has always loved him, and Gilbert's persistence finally wins her over. They are eventually married, and the story culminates in a celebration of love, growth, and the beauty of life's simple moments. Anne's journey, from a misunderstood orphan to a beloved wife and pillar of the Avonlea community, illustrates her emotional evolution and her ability to find balance between her dreams and responsibilities. Final thoughts. A tale of hope, friendship, and imagination. Anne of Green Gables is a timeless classic that speaks to readers of all ages. Through Anne's journey, readers witness the power of imagination and the importance of growing through adversity. L.M. Montgomery's vivid depiction of Anne's adventures in the picturesque world of Avonlea is a story of love, friendship, and perseverance that resonates with people everywhere. And Shirley, with her fiery temper, quick wit, and boundless imagination, has become an enduring character that symbolizes the strength of the human spirit and the beauty of living life fully. She proves that, while life may not always be perfect, there is always hope, beauty, and joy to be found in every moment. The novel invites readers to reflect on their own lives, embrace their unique qualities, and recognize the importance of finding a place to call home and a community to belong to. Through Anne, we learn that no dream is too wild, and no challenge is too great when we have the courage to face life with a hopeful heart and an open mind. Stay tuned for more enlightening content. Head over to www.mybooksummary.com. Don't forget to subscribe and share the magic with friends. And let's grow together through the power of books and interesting stories.